bro.
bro. But I was watching the Apollo's the ultimatum video, bro, because Dorsey had me watching that, and that show, bro. I watched the whole thing,
Yes, bro.
and
I watched it in one sitting. That show was crazy, man.
bro, I fucking at first I was like, yo, Kobe kind of got it, bro, but like that dude's a fucking cockhead by the end of the show.
Yes,
Hell no.
bro. I just don't understand how you have seven couples fold immediately. How they do that shit? That shit
But
made no sense. Jazz, have you seen that shit yet?
I watched Nick and Zed's video on it, like when he was like, I guess reviewing it. That shit was fucking insane. There's no way people agreed to that shit like willingly. No way, man.
So
No
I mean,
money
they just
involved.
have like they have six couples go into this place, right? All have an ultimatum, like they gave their wife or husband, like, "Hey, if we don't get married, we're going on this game show, whatever." They're like, "No, I don't want to get married yet," so they brought him on here, and then they have to become swingers, bro. Like they switch couples and have to stay inside a hotel room for 3 weeks. Hell no. There's like multiple parts inside that show. I don't know, bro. It couldn't have been me. That's all I know. I would have swung on somebody easily.
I'm shooting niggas. Fuck no. That shit crazy.
what?
Yes,
I
bro.
got
Like, Taco, imagine you looking across the room and your girl laughing, rubbing another nigga's arm, bro. What you
Yeah,
gonna do?
they. I'm getting arrested.
see.
Exactly, bro. Like, I'm diving over there and stomping that nigga out. You
That shit
gotta
is
be
mad
fucked up.
crazy. That is
I'm gonna
mad
go to their
crazy.
face and just be like,
What
Oh
is?
my
What is?
god.
Why do you have that gun around you all the time, man?
Thank you.
allegedly, alleged. Jazz, what do you mean? Thank you, bro. We only were plotting to fucking take out Apollo, man. We saw your plans in the
Okay, though,
Discord.
the ultimatum. That's a top tier show.
Bro, yo, you.
Would y'all be on that shit low key though?
If I'm getting a bag, yeah.
There was not one
They're
bag
not getting
attached.
a single bag,
The
bro.
bag was maybe getting married.
Fuck that marriage. That shit crazy. But the thing is like, imagine it's like don't didn't they all have to meet up somewhere like at like a restaurant or something like that, like all the girls and all the guys, and they were
Yeah,
just talking about
okay.
like
So what would happen is they chose their partner, so they're gonna be fucking the next 3 weeks. Then they immediately went to their hotel rooms, they got acquainted or whatever. Then they had to like every single night after the events would end, they would have to meet up with like the guys would hang out, and then the girls would hang out, and they'd have to like discuss what happened that night.
that shit's crazy, bro. 'Cause I know one girl, she was like, man, I kissed him. I kissed him. Like, what the fuck? No
It
way,
went
bro.
further. She was talking to the girl whose husband it was, and she was like, "Yeah, we were cuddling. He sprung a boner. I ain't gonna hold you." She was like, "What?" And then she was like, "Oh, so there's boners involved now." And then she went and fucked her boyfriend.
What?
Yes, bro.
Wait, are they really fucking or was this like kissing and stuff?
Nah, I mean, okay, so it would be like 24 hours like camera surveillance. So like whenever they would fuck, they would just pull the covers over them, and you would just see the lumps going up and down. But like they would always like get back to the boyfriend and girlfriend and be like, "Nah, we didn't have sex, baby." So
Well,
when they
no way.
watch the show, it's over. That shit
No
is
fucking
crazy,
way.
bro. Because Taco was talking about this dude named Kobe who was like this like I guess he was like one of the cuter dudes in the show or whatever. So he had all the girls wanting him,
Mm-hmm.
but her boy or his girlfriend was like one of the freakiest ones on the show, and she piped the dude she was with like 12 times, but then they got back together.
What the?
Yes, bro. Like at the end of it, people were actually like, I think everybody went back to their married couple and was like, "Nah, we shouldn't have done that." Like,
No
nigga, it's
fuck.
too late.
No, I'm no. That has to. That's a lie. That has to be a lie. Ain't no way. It's a true story for all of them.
What do you mean?
'Cause I saw a thing where like they lied about one of the girls' ages. Cause one of the girl was like, she said she was like 20 something, but she was really 30 in real life. So they were lying about people's ages too.
What the fuck? No, I didn't see that
Yeah.
like that. Nah,
Nah.
they were all pretty young though. Like I definitely think it should be like somebody older than this 20 somethings because I feel like I don't know if you put any 20-year-old other than like maybe I'm just gonna say me, just put that out there. Like they're
Yeah.
folding instantaneous. I even saw this one tweet that was like, "Would you cheat on your girlfriend for $1 million?" And everybody
Yeah.
was under the comments folding.
Some guy was like, bro, I guarantee you're a 500K. Like, nigga, no way.
I've seen like a bunch of like different tweets lately, like about like the money type of shit. Like, how much money would have to be given in order to do something? And then I think there was another tweet that was like, um, like if you had $1 billion, would you do blah 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 blah? And then somebody like the most popular response out of all of them was like, "Bro, I will do anything for $1 billion." Like there's apparently like to them there was no line. So I want to ask you, is there a line like what what is something you wouldn't do for $1 billion? Like
For $1 billion,
yeah, $1 billion.
I wouldn't kill someone.
Is there a line? Is there a line you draw there?
yeah, probably murder, probably anything with like kids.
Yeah.
Um,
It's crazy shit, like, you know, R wording, like, no, nigga.
yeah. I mean, it's like basically once money gets thrown into it, because money don't make you a different person. It just amplifies who you are, basically. But
Yeah.
it don't. I wouldn't do anything my morality wouldn't allow me to do. Like if it was like, yeah, for $1 billion, go
Yeah.
stab the fuck out that man. I wouldn't. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that bullshit. Hell
I'm
no.
not.
Or not?
Nah, stabbing somebody?
Gonna drop in the bag. Bro.
Would you?
The
Hell
fuck?
no, hell no, hell no.
Nah, bro, you rebutted
Gotta
kind
drop
of
in the
fast
bag,
on
bro.
that.
I don't know, man. It's kind of dropping the bag. It's $1 billion. No, I wouldn't do that shit. Of course.
Good
Why
person.
are you like fighting with yourself about it? Would you do it or not?
The venom.
This nigga Venom.
Please, I would listen when I say I would
Come on,
never
Taka.
do that shit. I genuinely will never do that shit in my life, man. Hold on, I'm trying to think. I'm getting a bank notification real quick.
No
Why you
way, no way. He already got the $1 billion. What the fuck? No way, man.
Who'd you stab allegedly? Who'd you stab allegedly?
No, do not say that.
What?
No, allegedly.
Jez,
Nah.
hold on, we gotta talk about Jez. Jez might be an informant, bro.
Yeah, that's kind of, I don't know, bro. That was like some Vlad type shit. What do you mean? Who would you stab?
Y'all smoke the good old grass?
Nigga,
What?
no. I don't do anything bad. You got me
Are you-
fucked up.
We gotta put Jez in the hot seat real quick. So
Whoa.
Jez, please, you gotta tell us, man. Who are you
Uh-huh.
working for, bro?
What is
Please tell
this sound app that you have on your phone? What is that? What is it? What is that sound he keeps playing?
What are you talking about? It doesn't sound.
Why do you have so many sounds on it? Like,
That's what
how
I'm
much you pay
saying.
for that?
Like, why do you have like an abundance of sounds you're playing?
Fuck, bro. Ignore that part. Ignore that part. Jez, we still gotta get to the bottom of this, man.
No, Taco. How much did that app cost? What the fuck?
Bro, this
Looks like
nigga got $1
Jeopardy.
billion and started buying anything, bro. No way.
I was gonna say it. Never mind. I don't.
Wait, so
I
would
don't-
y'all cheat on y'all's significant other for $1 billion?
No. It's like
Taco.
the same thing. Like,
No, I said no. I said no.
You did not say a word. What are you talking?
did. You hear me?
you were quiet. You're
Yeah,
like,
but I didn't
I
hear you.
said-
Wait, Jess, did you hear
I
him?
said no.
whoa. No, he didn't say a damn. He didn't say a damn
Bro,
thing.
I didn't see
I
that
said
one
no.
green circle. I didn't hear any audible sound, bro. You sign language
Bro,
or
I
some
said
shit. I
no.
don't
I
know.
wouldn't do that shit,
Oh
bro.
no.
Nah, honestly, if you cheat, you kind of deserve to get your.
Damn.
I mean, if you got nuts, you kind of deserve to get your nuts removed. You know.
Damn.
I think if
I'm-
somebody cheats, they
I-
deserve to have their nuts cut off.
Yes.
God damn.
Bro,
Right.
cheating. Listen. Cheating is probably one of the worst things you could ever do in general. As I don't know. Okay, so whenever I do anything that's like I consider bad, not like in that round, but just anything that I do that I may fuck up on something, or I may do something bad, I might lie about something or about to somebody, whatever the case may be. At least to me, shit like that, like always like. It doesn't hold me back, but it's always like on my mind for like a little bit. Like damn, like I wish, I don't know why I did this, or like, it kind of is on my mind. So I kind of have, obviously for a short period of time after I do whatever said thing, maybe that I could have done better. I'm like, man, like it's like a little guilty conscience type of thing. Like I feel, real bad and like fuck, but like
Yeah.
I don't think like I have no idea how people who like cheat can just like go about their day just like la 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 like fucking nothing happened. Like that's a fucking terrible thing to do. And
I mean, I believe like, okay, so you know how like the whole like serial killers type shit, like they just have something disconnected inside of them. I believe you can just be like a serial cheater on some real shit. Cause like some people, I've talked to some niggas that I work with and shit, they just think of cheating just like a hobby. Like I don't know. They're like, yeah, I mean,
it's
my girl at home, but I got
for-
somebody on the side right now. Like nigga, what?
It's like people who lack empathy because lacking empathy like that.
Huh?
That might make you what?
What happened?
You feel them?
No, I didn't say anything.
That's
Jazz,
a goddamn lie.
No, I'm chilling. I'm listening to Taco. I'm chilling.
Nah, you whispered. I feel
Nah,
him. I
bro.
feel him. Oh, that must have been the soundboard. That must have been the soundboard. My fault. My fault.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
Same
Anyways,
taco.
anyways, so yeah, like bro, just say what you gotta say. Just
I didn't say nothing.
What is wrong with this nigga Jez, bro? You got something you got to tell us?
I'm chilling.
You a
I'm
cheater?
chilling.
You know your girl listens to
you
a podcast, bro. Do you cheat?
I'm happily married. I'm chilling.
You're not fucking
No,
married.
you're not, man.
I feel like if you're together with someone long enough and you have that intimate, you're basically already married.
You're going on the
Am I-
ultimatum. That's the same thing the niggas on there were
What the
saying. You're going right on that show.
That goddamn shit. I'm
Bro,
not-
what if your girl asks you and then you say nah, and then you go on the ultimatum and the biggest black dude there walks up like, hey, what's up? What you doing?
What do you mean? Wait, what do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Gonna press me?
Nah, like she just, she go over there and start talking to somebody else and you have to watch her.
Oh, I mean,
What is
the
that?
thing is- to me, I mean, I feel like cheating is anything that's like it doesn't have to be course fucking. It's anything. Like, so if she even gives that nigga a chance, I'm just gonna leave. I'm just that's it.
Damn. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What is living? What is giving him a chance? Like talking to somebody else?
Nigga. Why are we even on that show? If we're on that show, we're
No,
already
no,
broken
no. I
up.
got to see what y'all consider cheating now. What is cheating? If she DMs somebody back, is that cheating?
It's not cheating, but like I do agree with some people where it's like, why would you even respond?
So you
Like,
don't
if,
think she can have guy friends?
She can have no, because my girl has guy friends, and she can have guy friends. But like, if a nigga hits her up and goes, "Oh, you're kind of cute. I'm trying to take you out,"
No,
and she
no.
responds,
Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. I just mean like some basic conversation type shit. Like, hey, where'd you get that shirt at, or some shit like that.
no, because my girl has guy friends. No, it's not like that. But like, if someone hits you up and you respond, it's like, nigga, if you don't block that nigga immediately, fuck no.
Wait, so would you let your girl talk to an ex on a friendship level?
Personally, nah.
What about you, Taco?
This is how I am.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like okay, if that were to be the case, it would have to be like a recent ex, I guess. It'd have to be like and like obviously like I would have to at least know the person, because if I'm like I don't, and like not know the persons per se, but just like at least I guess know what they're like. Not necessarily talking to them all the time, just like like if the ex would hit the a significant other up or whatever, then I would be like, like I wonder why they're hitting their significant other up, and if it's the other way around, it's also like like why. It's more about like that type of question, but I feel like if there's like enough trust in the relationship, then honestly I wouldn't even mind, because that trust is there, and like you would hope to to be like able to trust your significant other with stuff like that. So I think it just comes down to a trust thing, and how comfortable you may be, or how like secure the trust is in said relationships and stuff like that.
I don't think I cared like who Sarah talks to. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I think I have like such a level of trust where it's just like a not an innocence is bliss sort of thing, but like I just believe that there's nothing that she could do that's wrong. It's like I've never really had trust issues towards that. I've never asked her who she's talking to. I don't know. I mean, I just kind of like I have a trust that's there basically, where I just don't think I should even be in that type of like privacy information type shit. I feel like me asking like, hey, who you talking to is like an invasion of privacy, low key.
Yeah, I don't. That whole like, let me check your phone. Let me.
Hell no.
That's just corny to me. Because like to me, if you have to ask someone to check their phone, you might as well just break up with them, because there's no need.
Yeah, man. Because if you go looking for anything, you won't find it.
Yeah, because let's say you check and you do find something, then of course y'all are breaking up. Let's say you check and you don't find anything. Now like, that breaking of trust is already there, and now you just create a problem that didn't need to be created. So it's like, in my opinion, it's like, like I trust my partner in the sense of like, I'm not assuming you did anything or anything like that until I see something, like, then of course. But like, I'm assuming you didn't do anything.
Yeah,
That's
if
off
I, if,
rip.
I, if I see, like, if I just so happen to be, like, looking at her phone and a dick comes up, I'm like, hey, what's that? What's going on right now? If that, yeah, I mean, I'd have to, like, visibly see something just by, like, happenstance. Another white
Yeah.
person word. But, like, if I don't see anything, then, yeah, I mean, I don't even question her. I've never even pondered asking for a phone. I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever went through any of my ex's phones, really. Have y'all?
Hell no. Hell no. Like,
Taco
there's no.
speaking sign language again. No way.
My fault. I was muted. I mean, I only have.
No, you were not.
You
I
were.
was muted.
No, you were not. Your shit was
I have a microphone mute. I have
yeah.
on my headset. I have a separate muted button.
Okay, sure.
Right, soundboard.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
So, yes or no, have you ever went to an ex's phone? I don't think
me?
going through somebody's phone is like. I don't think it's ever like bad. I just think if you're at the point where you're going through somebody's phone, you shouldn't be with the person. I wouldn't like call it corny or anything. Like, it's not corny to go through somebody's phone. If you really suspect something, then go ahead. But like, if you're to that point, then yeah, you should probably break up with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. And I mean, I only have one ex, and I never went through their phone, so no.
Okay. Why could you say that sooner? Like you just like paused.
Because Apollo was talking, bro. What?
No, he-
What we're not gonna do is try to put this back on me. Jez, it's still a little sus, bro. We still gotta get to the bottom of this, man.
I didn't do a damn. I'm chilling, man. No way, man.
Jess, what was that fucking question that you were talking about on your TikTok, bro? What was that?
Bro, I've been seeing there's been so many like, interesting questions lately. I want to ask y'all the 10,000 one too, but let's ask this one first. Okay, so it was: would you rather live for all of eternity or live for one more year and then you die? That question is like,
damn.
no, that
This
question
is
is
an ass
crazy.
question.
Live for a year. Wait, so live for one more year.
Yeah,
Die on April 17th, 2023, or
Yeah.
live for eternity.
yeah, that shit is, bro.
I'm not gonna hold you. I might have to be on my spoilers, but Invincible's dad on this type of shit, bro. Like,
No way, man.
I might have to be. I might have to live forever.
Why would you want to live forever though? What? No
Well,
way.
Because on the other hand, there's obviously if you know you're gonna die in a year, right? Yeah, obviously you can go ahead and maybe take a few weeks to plan every single thing you're gonna do in the next few months, before you die. But I feel like there's like so many thousands and thousands of things you can do in an entire lifetime that a year will never be able to suffice like to get to that level. Obviously, you can travel, you can go to like if money wasn't a problem, you can go to like whatever country like every few days, like visit around every single country, seeing these new things. But on one sense, I feel like that type of shit like would be just rushed, and like you won't really enjoy it just because the clock is ticking, and it's not it's rushed and everything. But on the other hand, just natural memories that happen throughout your life. Those like obviously I'm sure you both can just name like like a bunch of like different memories that like were really great like from growing up or like maybe within the past few years that some things that are just unforgettable and you really are able to live in the moment without thinking of anything else. But in this case, like I said, I just feel like I wouldn't really be able to enjoy anything as to the extent that I could enjoy it if I like did it on my own time, like throughout my life, because like I said, there's thousands, hundreds and thousands of things you could do in your life, and you can only fit so much or so little rather into a single year. And obviously, in that sense, I guess you will have somewhat closure, like with your close loved ones and things like that, if you do have a year left. And obviously, if you live forever, then you'll outlive every single person and meet
Bro,
other
how
people.
much stuff do you
like
want to
that.
do?
I mean, bro, I'm not gonna like. If I have a year left, I'm doing ample shit. And even with that said, there still be thousands of things I still want to do, but wouldn't have the time to. I wouldn't have like I guess the capacity to, in a sense, because I want to enjoy different things with different people, my family, whether it's like close friends, significant other, whoever the case may be. I just want to spend time with specific people in certain places and things like that. So I feel like a year definitely wouldn't be enough for me. So I'm just gonna go with eternity.
But like for the eternity, right? Like you do everything you want to do. Let's say it equates up to like what, 50 years? Then you still have eternity to go after that. Like it doesn't, like you finish everything you want to do. You can have fun with everybody you want to have fun with, and then you're just still there. Like you go past this time limit we're in right there. The technology age, you're still there. The futuristic age, you're still there. The world ends, you're still just floating in a vast pocket that is space. You're still there.
Question is, no, the question. Okay, so am I also aging? Like, do I like?
Hell no! Eternity means forever, bro.
No, I mean, like, do I stay the same age or do I look the same?
You stay in peak condition forever.
Yeah, the age was 35. You stop at age 35.
Smooth sailing for eternity.
Yes, bro. Live
bro,
my
eternity
life,
doesn't
lifetime,
end.
and then on the next, like once everyone's gone, which like sounds morbid and fucking horrid, but once everybody's gone, just start fresh or do new shit or do
what? What's new?
Never, bro. Like in one lifetime, I could be like, I don't know, do like a government job. Next lifetime I can be a fucking architect. The next lifetime I can be a scientist or like learn some shit. There's so much, bro. The thing is, I don't think you two have any idea. Well, you probably do, but think about it. Maybe the audience has no idea. There's so much knowledge and shit you can learn in your life that you'll never, ever, ever be able to even think or ponder of by the time you die.
But what's after that?
It's, bro, knowledge is unlimited, bro. There's so much shit you can do, so much shit you can learn in life, so many things you can do. Like, okay, today I'm gonna walk outside, fucking like different color socks on, wear like my fucking hat, like, bro, just a bunch of shit, bro. Life is crazy, man. You could just do so much shit, man.
No, you tripping.
I'm for sure drowning myself once it gets to 364 days from now. I don't give a fuck. Because like the thing is, like you like. So say you do learn everything, you have every bit of knowledge, and it's still unlimited. But like the world isn't gonna be here forever. You're gonna outlive the world and still have to be just floating. What do you learn after that?
How to make
counting stars?
Make a new world.
No way.
Yes, bro. Make a new world. I built from the ground up. It's gonna be my.
You can't build anything, man.
I'm gonna get up the asteroids together, bro.
So if you like were to land on a different planet, like Zips Wrap or something, and there's no life or anything.
That might be a slur.
Yeah, it's probably a slur. Yeah, I'll believe it. But so you land on a different planet, and there is a smaller race of people there, but you're clearly like the Superman of that world, right? Would you enslave them to then grow up another civilization?
He for sure is.
Ask me the next fucking question, please.
No, bro, because whenever it comes to building civilizations, you got to enslave people.
God. Oh, bro, what the fuck?
What are you gonna do? You said no.
You got to
pay them properly, bro. Give them breaks.
Give them what?
I'm a business owner. Like I own the world. Whatever.
What are you gonna pay them?
Asteroids.
He said, "Pay them what? No, would you enslave them? Yes or
no, man.
Taco don't realize that like you have to everything is still there besides you aging after 35. So you still have to feel pain. All that stuff still exists. So when the earth blows up, you're gonna feel all of that pain and still survive. Like, bro, that shit's crazy to me. You have to see all your kids die, all your significant others die, all your family members die. Like, bro, who wants to live through that? Fuck no. That's just
imagine all that shit, right? This is a real world, like outside of a hypothetical situation. Mm-hmm. There's gonna be one nigga like, wait, bro, Taka, how the fuck you still alive, my nigga? What's really going on? And the government is abducting your ass, and you're never being seen again.
Nothing is fucking this experiment on you forever. Like, you can't die, so it's just free experimentation.
No way. Like they actually, hold up. Taco might be the cure for HIV. He might be the cure for cancer because they're just gonna be giving this nigga everything because they can't die. No way, man.
Yeah, it's so true. So you're usually sent this locked up in a cell for the rest of eternity until the earth blows up. So you're not anything. That is so crazy.
Jazz and Taco chose eternity. I guess I'll go for the year.
I chose a year, nigga. Hell no. That shit is crazy to me.
Nah,
I'm not picking a goddamn eternity.
On some real shit, I would choose either. I ain't gonna hold you.
You chose eternity too?
No, I would choose either. Like I wouldn't be mad at the year. I wouldn't be mad at the eternity answer.
Let me ask you, like
I see both sides.
If If you're more inclined to choose the year option, what the fuck are you doing in that year?
I'm just do everything I can.
If I only have a year left,
I'm just like for like
Jez,
he probably quit his job.
Be honest, Jez. Be honest. If you only have a year left, you staying with your girl?
Yeah. I'm quitting school.
Yeah, I saw the octave raise. It's all right. I know.
No,
I ain't never heard Jez go. Yeah, I ain't never heard that in my life. I ain't never heard.
Why are you asking me that question? Why are you asking me that question?
You right.
Nah, it was so quick, but that was kind of disrespectful. I'm not gonna lie.
That's why I'm like, no, like the way
I'm gonna say if you have a year left, are you staying with your significant other to live it out?
Nigga, I said yes.
It's like the first thing I thought I was like, oh, I'm fucking everybody, but now I was like, wait, I'm in a relationship. I can't do that. So I asked you.
What is your answer though?
Absolutely.
Nigga, no.
Nigga, no. What do you mean?
That's not the first thing you ask. You're
okay.
lying.
So look, let me flip perspectives, right? If
Sarah
had a year left to live and she came to me and was like, I want to be single for that year, I would respect it. I wouldn't do that to her, but I'm just saying I would respect it if she wanted to live her year doing something else. I can't go with her. I still have ample years to live.
So you're just like, okay, cool. I'm moving on.
Bro, if she leaves me because she wants to go to Galapagos and Greece and China all in 1 week, I can't do that. I'm broke.
Oh, you're right.
So I can't go with her. I have to respect her if she'd want to leave.
What if money's not the issue? What if you got ample?
It is the issue. It is the only issue. Like, just because she has a year left, don't mean she gets boofoos of money. Unless we like go rob some shit.
I mean, the thing is, she might because she only had a year. She had nothing to lose.
Yeah,
she might
spending that year in prison.
No way, man. No fucking way.
Would you respect your significant other if she told you that?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the thing is, like, she's gonna leave. She's leaving me in a year anyway, so it's like,
no way.
Damn.
It's just kind of sad.
Like damn.
It's like she gonna leave me now or leave me then. It's gonna hurt regardless.
Yeah, that's true.
Fuck, no way, man. That's just sad.
Y'all not fighting for it. Fuck.
Fighting for
there's nothing to fight for.
If she wants to go to Greece and London, what am I?
My thing is always like, I gotta respect like her wishes. If she want to leave, I'm not gonna be like, no, you're not.
True.
I just be like, all right, I mean, if that's what you want to do, then I respect that.
Yeah, you have 1 year left to live. Go live it. Fuck. Taco told this girl no. That's crazy.
No way. No, I never said that.
Nah, you did. Like,
this is funny because there's somebody in the world that's like, nah, you staying a stay-at-home wife for this year. Like, he won't let her do anything. Like, niggas are really evil.
That shit. The thing is why I was saying that is like, if I have a significant other, right, and it's like that predicament happens, but they're like, oh, I wanna, like the thing we're talking about is traveling and everything. They're like, oh, I want to travel here, there. I'll like, at least for like maybe like the first few places to travel, I'm definitely gonna join them. Like I get my money, I got like in savings or whatever. Just go, make shit like nice and comfortable. Have like a nice little memory and everything like that. Obviously, I can't like do that for every single like day of the fucking year. But I definitely do my best, unless they're like, yeah, I wanna, see a bunch of other people or whatever. Then that's different. But if it's just like the traveling thing I was talking about before, yeah, for sure. I definitely do my best to be with them and everything. But
perfect then.
Yeah, if money wasn't a problem, then yeah, for sure, it's been the last year with her, absolutely. But I know if she would want to live that year doing outlandish things that my pockets are not fit for, then hey, have fun. Live that year up, because there ain't no damn way I can afford that shit.
It's just crazy how money like really controls everything. Like, there's been so many money questions lately too. Like the 10K one I was trying to tell y'all about. That one is like, I just don't understand how it's even a question. So the question is, right, is if you were given 10K a month for a whole year, right, would you be able to survive off that? And there's people really saying no. Huh? That's crazy to me.
Absolutely. What type of question? Right? They're saying no to that?
Yeah, because I stitched this girl on TikTok, right? And I guess she's 25 years old. She's living in LA, and she's like, that's not enough money. I got to eat out and buy my clothes.
She named 2 things that you don't have to do. Like, what are you talking about? $10,000 a month?
for a single person, bro. Like I give like maybe and that's not even because some people are like, yeah, you know, both my parents make $50K a year in total, and we're still living, we're still chilling. So even for a family, maybe it's still enough. But I know I can see the argument for that.
No, you can have like 3 kids.
That shit is $10K a month, bro. Like, where do y'all live at for y'all? It's not where y'all live at. That girl was talking about she want to buy clothes and toys and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Because she lives in LA, bro. Like, she lives on probably fucking Hollywood Boulevard, like right in the middle, like paying what, like $6,000 of rent a month. Hell no. If you're anywhere else, in
LA
the
is wild.
Country.
But she's lying though. There was some other people from LA and from New York City. Like, bro, I live in the heart of Manhattan, and I could still like survive off that. So there's no excuse.
Imagine making $100,000 a year and still saying that's not enough to live. Fucking dumbass.
God damn.
That's so crazy to me, man.
Like, you know how much people don't realize how much a dollar goes. 100,000 motherfucking dollars. You know how much I could do with that shit?
How much a dollar cost?
Fuck Kendrick.
Shut your ass up.
Bro, I want the fucking interview. Stop, man. Golly.
That nigga, it doesn't do anything. He's not coming over here to the interview, bro.
Fuck, man.
You don't know that. You don't know.
Nah, so you never on some know. Real shit. Georgian, $10,000 a month. I'm literally becoming a god here.
Now you're quitting your job tomorrow. You're going berserk. I already know you are.
That job fucking mid recording. Fuck.
Yeah. Wait. If I get just a notification, $10,000 a month, I'm calling up right. Hey, bro, I'm not coming back. Actually, I wouldn't even call them. I just wouldn't come back.
Yeah. Fuck that 2-week notice. Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Hell yeah. Man, that's what I was making fucking during the COVID.
Yeah.
Fucking during COVID. Okay.
Nah, some niggas with the fake PPP loans and shit, they were making $20,000 a month.
They're going berserk.
Oh, the PPP loans.
Yeah. No, the PPP loans. Them niggas had 25 businesses. Every single one of them in jail right now. Yes, bro. They were just like signing up for fake fucking LLCs. Like, yeah, I own this. I have a clothing business. And then police came like 3 months later. It was like, where's it at? Like, I don't know.
That shit is crazy. I think people be doing that fake ass unemployment shit too. I mean, allegedly.
Nah, that's not fake. That's just niggas winning on a broken system.
Like, let me not say nothing. But yeah, I just don't understand how it's even a question. Like, if you give me 120,000, because even people are like, oh, but what about taxes? Man, fuck taxes. That's still over 100K. You chilling? Like, what the hell?
What does taxes have to do with anything?
Because they taxed 120K. You have to pay some back or whatever. But like, even let's say they take like 10K or 20K, you're still triple digits. Bro, what the fuck?
Where's the money coming from?
Give me 50,000. I'll be much more than happy.
That's what I'm saying. People in my comments are like, bro, I make 10K in a year, 20K in a year.
Yeah,
and they still making do. Come on now. Like, if you say, like, I mean, they did say the girl, like, her, when she was getting raised and stuff like that, like, her parents were both rich as fuck or something. So that's why she act like that. So I'm not surprised. But, like,
fuck herself.
Like, bro, no way.
I've always told myself, like, basically, if I were ever to just like find a suitcase full of $1 million, I wouldn't tell a soul. I would spend the same amount of money I do every day. I'd still go to work. I just keep living my life because I am not taxing that shit or giving it back. Like,
same I would just when you win the lottery.
Yeah, exactly. Some niggas be going over with like screen masks and shit. They do not want their family to know.
Yeah, they make sure their names are not given out too and stuff. Yeah.
Well, you gotta pay them in order for your name to not go out. So in order to not pay them, you just you put a mask on.
Oh,
they have to take a picture of you. It's like the thing is, like, you can go there, we can take some money out and we won't even disclose your information. Or you can come up here and we will disclose you, but you can just hide your identity any way you want.
But even if you wear a mask, they can still say your name, right?
Yeah, but who knows? I mean, you better hope you have a common ass name.
Nah, I'm paying them. I don't care how much it costs. I'm chilling. It's still a shit ton of money. And the thing is, like, people like, I don't know. There was one person too but they were like, oh, with that type of money, I'm gonna buy a new car and buy a new house, but there goes all my money. Like, nigga, why are you doing that? Y'all don't save. Y'all are so dumb.
Wait, so for the 10,000, they said they would instantly go just buy shit?
What I'm saying though, they're like, this would never work because your cost of living goes up. You move into a bigger house and get a bigger. God. Like, nigga, who is we? Like, nigga, you do that shit. I'm saving. I'm chilling.
Now, the cost of living thing is true, but you don't have to go buy cars and houses and shit just because you have
exactly. That. Like, nigga, you tripping. Fuck no.
Like, cost of living would be like if you were to get one of those after a couple of times, like after a couple 10,000s, and then you buy a new car, then you'd have to spend more money on like the car insurance and the car note and stuff like that. That goes up, but you don't have to buy everything the first time.
You're tripping, man. That shit. Nigga, talking about some we and us. Stop with this fucking possessive pronouns, bro. Keep it to yourself. I'm chilling.
Yeah, they always try to be including everybody in that shit.
Okay, they was on Twitter like, yo, man, we would all do that when we, and everyone in the comments like, no, nigga, only you. Like, no, who's we? Fuck no.
Bro, Twitter been going crazy over this fucking Coachella shit. Y'all seen that? They're like, nobody's speaking a fucking word. They're like roasting the fact that nobody's talking about Coachella. Like, it's just basically in the big group of things of like people just starting to care less about Grammys and Oscars and Coachella and shit like that.
I mean, because if you think about it, like especially with Coachella, Coachella on their YouTube channel, they have streams of every single performance, and like,
no way.
I mean, I get obviously, you know, even for me, because I be going to ample concerts and shit. I know it's definitely like a very different experience, actually going and seeing your favorite artist perform and everything like that, as opposed to seeing that shit like on a live stream. But honestly, at this point, and like with like still got the pandemic and shit, like people not wanting to go out like that to like a big ass like music festival, and you got like, you know, having to stay like X amount of days in the desert for fucking wherever they have Coachella, California or something. It's just much more worth it to just fucking stay home and watch the live stream, bro. I was watching part of the Brockhampton live stream last night for like 5 minutes. And, like, that was more than enough for me.
Isn't Brockhampton like dropping their last album or something?
Yeah, so they're like out of nowhere. So last year they were supposed to drop like one more album, like, and then it'd be go on a hiatus. But then they released like, oh yeah, you know, we're going on indefinite hiatus. Basically, like they just confirmed like, oh yeah, you know, we're breaking up. You know, it's still gonna be the last like, you know, the Coachella show is gonna be the last show we'll ever do as a group. And so last night's show that they did, the performance they did at Coachella, was the last one that's going to be streamed, that everyone's going to see. Because next week, because Coachella's 2 weekends. It's basically the same artist, but 2 weekends. But next week's isn't going to be streamed. So like last night was the last time. And then at the end of the performance, they revealed that they're releasing one more album this year, like their final album. They're not touring or anything for it, so...
What's happening with them? Are they just not liking each other anymore?
Nah, it's just like they all want to do their own like different They all want to do like their solo albums and like stuff like that. And it's like a bunch of them in the fucking group. So I'm sure like, you know, I'm sure it's gonna be like it's difficult in general, like to in the way they want to go with their own solo careers. That, you know, staying all together, like, you know, for making a big ass album, because, you know, obviously shit like that is like very complicated and very complex to do. So
yeah.
And I feel like everything they could have done, they already have done to this point, because, you know, they have like the Saturation trilogy, like the 3 albums.
Yeah.
Then they have like their experimental album, which is Iridescence, and then you have like I forget what that shit's called. An album that I think dropped 2020 or whatever, and then the last album, Roadrunner, they dropped last year, I think, and that was like that felt like a nice like chill / like closing album, kind of like, or the prelude to the finale. That's literally what it felt like. So this last album is gonna be like the last thing for sure. And I mean, good for them. I've seen them in concert like 4 years ago. They're pretty good. What's crazy is people were mentioning that Brockhampton released those Saturation trilogy, the 3 albums in 1 year in 2017, another album in 2018, I think like another album in 2019, and the last album last year, and then another album this year, and Kendrick still hasn't dropped an album, because Kendrick dropped Damn in 2017 in like April, and they dropped like during the summer, and so Brockhampton had a whole career, broke up, and Kendrick still has not dropped that damn album.
Yeah, they were doing that for a lot of people. They said that 6ix9ine was able to rise to fame, do all that fuck shit, and then fall off all in the time that Kendrick's been gone. Same with Lil Pump. There's just a lot of people's like have started their career and then ended it before Kendrick has dropped after Damn. Like it was a lot of people. That shit was crazy when I was looking at that. I didn't realize it's been that long.
Yeah,
that's just fucking wild. I mean, Kendrick. I mean, he like supposed to drop this year though.
Bro, he was supposed to drop like 2 years ago. I'm not gonna lie. He was legit gonna drop his rock album 2 years ago. Then a pandemic hit, and then it was delayed to next year. Well, like last year, I mean, like next year from 2020. And then nothing came out. And then it's 2022, and he is headlining, I think, 2 different festivals this summer. So people are saying, because he was supposed to do that last year. He was headlining last year, I believe, and then they canceled the festivals. And so obviously, if you cancel the festival, then you don't have anything to perform. I mean, he could perform his old albums, but he's like said it himself. Like for example, for To Pimp a Butterfly, he's never performed that album again. He's only performing like All Right and like one other and King Kunta. That's the only 2 songs he performs for that album. Any other song, like he said it himself, he's never going to perform it, which it sucks because it's his best album. Yeah, it's obviously Coachella's happening, so all the other festivals are bound to happen, and hopefully, bro drops sometime soon because apparently the rumor was March he's supposed to drop, but it's April, about to be May. I don't think it's gonna drop. I just need some Kendrick, bro.
I think Kendrick is like the last celebrity that we have, basically. And what I mean by that is like now we have like a new age of celebrities. Like back in the day, I feel like Oscars and Grammys were so popular because nobody would hear from their favorite celebrities until those nights. So like we didn't have Instagram, we didn't have Twitter and shit back then. The only time you would hear from your favorite celebrities is from that night. And now Kendrick is like still in that same format for whatever reason. We just hear from everybody else every single day. Like Big Sean, we hear from him every day on Twitter. J. Cole will come online every now and then, and he has features and stuff. And still, we saw our favorite actors on Twitter and Instagram, all our favorite musicians, everybody. But like Kendrick is still the main one that nobody hears anything about until like these big nights, basically.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I think that's why like Grammys and Oscars are like slowly dying down because the niggas that we see on stage at these performances we see and hear from every single day. And most of them, they get canceled because of it, because they just speak their mind all the time.
Because Kendrick and Cole, like for example, like, we don't know what these people's what their children look like. Because like, for every other person, like we know like their family, who they're dating, who their children look like, yada yada yada. But for Kendrick and Cole, no one has seen these people's kids, which is I'm not saying it's not a bad thing, but it's like I'm surprised. At least like the fact like no one like sees these people's kids is crazy after all these years. Because Cole has like 3, right, or something like that, 2 or 3 kids.
Yeah, I think Cole has more than one. Because like so he released his list about a year ago, and it said he was releasing off season, and then it said like It's a Boy on there, and then it said The Fall Off. Yeah, like, we passed the It's a Boy part. I don't know what the fuck that was. I guess he had another kid, or I don't know what it was, but we didn't hear anything about it. So he has like 3 or 4 kids by now, but nobody's ever seen him. I don't even know what his girl looks like, honestly.
Yeah. Even for does Kendrick even have kids? Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. That's
I think he has at least a daughter, and I think he had like another kid, maybe last year, 2 years ago. So 2 kids, I think.
I don't even know. I didn't even know that. Like, at least with J. Cole, I know he has kids, but for Kendrick, I don't know a damn thing about that nigga, which is not a bad thing, but it's just crazy.
I think it's good. Like if you can just drop stuff and then get ghosts like that for years upon years, and then people are just waiting for you to drop again, I feel like that's like peak fame, right? Like he's probably in terms of like celebrity wise, he's not on Drake level, but he still kind of surpasses him because I don't think Drake can do that, honestly. I feel like Drake has to at least be in the spotlight a little bit, like whether it's like with the hot sauce shit like that, but like if he's able to just drop and then just get ghosts for 7 years and people are still wanting music from him, that's like almost borderline impossible to do. That's crazy. But the only time I've seen Kendrick's wife is whenever they post like Kendrick's wife's been with him since day one, and they post like the picture of them like a long time ago and now.
Yeah.
I see the one all the time. I sent y'all the picture of J. Cole and his wife.
Wait, is that Kamala?
No, Nick.
What? That's his wife.
Oh shit.
No way. She kind of did look like her, right? The hair.
Yeah, that was a picture of J. Cole and Kamala Harris. Oh, yeah, what do you mean?
I'm not
what do you mean? It was a mistake. It was a joke.
So J. Cole and his wife been together for a long time, right? Like even before like Kendrick shit. Yeah, I respect that. That's the fuck with that
They've
head.
been together for a while. Like I think it's like I think whenever you become a rapper or any type of big celebrity, you kind of just want to stick with who you were there with at the very beginning. It's like anybody after that, you don't know if they're there for your money, you don't know if they're there for the accolades or whatever. That's why Drake, has a child right now, actually.
Okay.
Cause like once you get too far in the game, it's just like any girl could just be like, and then they can say, "What, J. Cole? Who are you?" But then once y'all fuck and then she wraps her legs around you, you're just screwed for 18 years, basically. Yeah, I mean that's all they're trying to do once you get rich and famous. They're trying to have that kid so they can be rich and famous too.
So I said with Brittany Renner. Fuck no. She already rich low key. I still didn't get it.
Nah, she just I don't know what the fuck's wrong with her. Didn't she get rich from doing that?
Nah, because she got rich off of being an IG model. She has ample fashion.
What were you about to say?
What?
Yeah, it was Instagram thought or something like that.
Instagram model. Yeah, that's what she is. Job description. I will never say thought.
She was an accountant.
Accountant? Who?
Brittany Renner. She's an accountant.
You're lying. Really?
No. God, no. No, she was an IG thought.
What?
IG model. That's what I meant
to
say.
There we go.
I meant to say model. It's just those words just get alike sometimes.
Yeah.
Nah, but on some real shit. I don't know what the fuck she does. But like once you get huge like that, you just there's nothing for you. But I guess speaking on the topic of Coachella, I think this is Isaiah's first performance since the whole like people tried to cancel him or whatever the fuck happened a couple months ago.
Fucking so they leaked his. I don't know who leaked it. Probably the guy who was recording or whatever. But
yeah,
leaked basically a sex tape of Isaiah Rashad doing something with a guy, and of course it blew up on Twitter. Everyone was looking at it, and of course, but it was a pretty good response in the sense of like a lot of the rap community and like his friends and just like people in general, like were like really supportive and not trying to be so intrusive and like we still accept you, we still love your music, etc. So this was like his first, like you said, first performance since then, and it was he didn't like maybe talk about it, but I saw he showed like a little like video before he performed. Kind of like just talking about everyone's perspectives on it. I knew it had like Joe Budden on it and things like that.
What?
He came out. Yeah, like.
Yeah, Joe Budden was in the clip. Like, it was like a compilation of like all the clips of all the news people, like the social media people talking about, like, oh, Isaiah Rashad.
Yeah.
And like Joe Budden was in one of them clips talking about the situation.
I think Joe's response wasn't bad though. I think he just told people that they can't cape for or they can't be mean to people that they want to love or something like that. His wasn't bad.
Yeah, it wasn't like I think he showed all like the pretty positive ones. Like he showed like Pop and all of them. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was a pretty overwhelming positive response. I was glad because not usually, but back in the past, of course, it's like if you're gay and you're in the rap community or whatever, or any part of the LGBT, it's just like slander. We don't fuck with you. But like this time, it was like, nah, we love Isaiah. We love Zay. We love his music. We love him. We support him. So just him coming back to such a strong response, give great performance as well. I think I saw some videos of him like maybe crying during some of the songs when he was performing, like some tears.
Hell yeah, I would be too.
Wavy. Big ample respect to Isaiah for sure for even coming back out. A lot of people, probably would have took that and been like, nah, I can't. But big respect for coming back for sure.
I mean, because like the thing is, like, unfortunately, not even in the rap community, but like even in the black community, apparently that's just like that's a huge nail in the coffin for whatever reason that may be. I don't know why being gay is such a bad thing inside this community only, but like the black community alone is just like, hey, if you gay, you just we don't fuck with you type shit. But then like if you add that to the rap community, it's even more like, nah, if you over here you're supposed to be tough and gay ain't tough. Like it's just, I don't know, it's just all backwards. Like for some reason everybody else is progressive when they're vineyards, but then whenever you get to like the black and the rap community, it's just so like they're just still unaccepting of it basically.
From like an African American perspective, it's really bad. Like I know, of course, we're still part of the black community, but like for African American parents specifically, are just on some crazy shit. I don't know why. It's like if you're wrong, like they just think like they're still like in the Old Testament type shit. So like if you're gay or whatever like that, they just think you're a demon. Like you need to be exorcised. We need to pray over you. Anything you do is like that's even like a little bit, I guess like LGBT or like quote unquote fruity or whatever is like just looked down upon. Like wearing skinny jeans for some is enough.
You're speaking from like genuinely from Africa, then moving to America, African American, and not just like being black African American. All right.
Yeah, like as if your parents are coming, like you might have been born here, but your parents are from like Ethiopia, Nigeria, whatever. Like
so where are you originally from?
I'm from Nigeria. Like my mom's from Nigeria.
Yeah.
So it's just I don't know. It's just so sad. Like the fact like someplace getting your ears pierced is enough. Wearing skinny jeans, painting your nails, of course. Just anything, like even like wanting to like dye your hair a different color or something like that. Like it's just considered like this. I don't know. It's just so dumb. It makes no sense.
So what? Okay, so what was it like? I won't call it like growing up in like a homophobic sense, but like such a traditional household. What was it like growing up like with just traditional style parenting? I guess like traditional in terms of like this is what she was taught in Africa, so this is what she's gonna also try to instill in you. Because I don't think, at the end of the day, I don't think people from Africa are homophobic per se. I just think they just feel like that is how things are supposed to be. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like they don't know any better.
Yeah. So what was it like with that traditional style parenting?
This is very, very restricting. And even like religion wise, that's still a big thing in all the black community. But like for African Americans, like Christianity is such a big thing for sure. So it's like that's what they get the whole ideals from, like for the from LGBT and stuff like that. So it's just like they kind of force religion down your throat, and then they restrict you in terms of just doing anything. Like why is like wearing skinny jeans for someone like is labeled as being part of LGBT or being gay or whatever, or even vice versa for girls. Like if a girl like dresses like maybe it's like a tomboy or whatever, dresses like a little bit more boyish, a little bit more masculine, looked down upon. If she doesn't get ear piercings, quote unquote. If she doesn't get ear piercings, maybe she doesn't want to wear makeup. Like it's all looked down upon too. So both ways, it's like it's just fucked.
Yeah, I think that. I think my dad was sort of like in the traditional style. Like he definitely is a lot more open now. But like growing up, it was like no skinny jeans. He just wasn't like with the whole, I guess, new movement that was coming in with the style of, I guess, black clothing that was coming in. So like skinny jeans, left ear pierced. There's just a lot of stuff that he was like against at first, but now he's a lot more open and like accepting to everything because my brother's able to do it growing up. But I know as I was growing up, I was like, I noticed he was a lot more strict on the stuff I couldn't wear and stuff like that.
My brother is still like that though. Like it's kind of different. Like my brother still like has those same things. But like I know one time like I don't know, he went to school or something like that, and they were all painting their nails or something. I don't know. He came home, my mom just threw a whole fucking fit, and I was just there like, what the? This is not that big of a deal.
Yeah. So how is it like growing up in a Hispanic household, Taco? Is it sort of the same, or are you guys a lot more open, or what's up?
I feel like it's I mean, you definitely obviously have your times where sometimes it may be a little more strict than others, or you're just told to, I don't know, I guess stick to generational / cultural norms in a sense. I mean, I feel like everyone goes through that though. So I would say it's basically like more like a typical, like I mean, definitely share some similarities with maybe like other cultures, maybe not. Like not necessarily like I don't know how to describe it, but I mean I've always had I guess I would say I've always had like a good like what's the word? Not like a good childhood. Well, like a good childhood, but not upbringing. A good childhood. Like upbringing. Like I've always had like a good upbringing and everything like that. So everything was mainly positive. Definitely sometimes I felt like just because like so I have like an older sister, and I don't have any other siblings. So she like when she was like growing up, she was the one that my parents would like speak to in all Spanish basically. So she had to learn English. Well, I mean, she learned English mainly from school, but I mean, they did like my parents do, and like they did speak English. Um, just because they spoke to her so much in Spanish, like she overall grew like to know way more Spanish than me. So I always kind of felt like I had somewhat of a disconnect as I got older. Because when I was younger, I obviously didn't really care or didn't really like notice. But as I
Yeah.
got older, like when I got to like 15, like 16, 17, I realized that I had been like kind of swayed apart from my culture, my roots, to the like where like I barely knew how to speak Spanish. I don't know. I didn't really eat any of like the cultural foods. I was just comfortable with like American food, stuff like that, and just not really like appreciating or really like getting into my culture. Like I said, like this that just goes back to because like they like my sister was their firstborn, like obviously we're speaking to her mainly Spanish, and then when I was born, then my sister obviously knew English and like spoke to me in English, and my parents' English got better, so they were speaking to me in English. So I feel like I mean those factors and other ones I also like attributed to that. But as I got older, when I like was like 18, like 19, like just growing up still, I was still obviously I spoke more Spanish also because like my job, like if I kind of have to like speak Spanish sometimes when I speak to like people who only speak Spanish, like if they need a Spanish speaker, I'll be the person to speak. One of the few. So yeah, just like practicing with that, just like eating, like being able to eat like more food from my culture.
Yeah.
Learning more of like the like slang and like the what is like a cultural norm and stuff like that. Um, yeah, I have definitely been able to collect all that information and everything. But overall, I guess like I said, growing up is pretty tame. It's obviously you still have like a strict parents and like um they were definitely more strict than my sister just because she's like like a girl, she's like a girl, and like and just in like Mexican culture you always like obviously I mean as it is I'm sure with other cultures as well, like the girl or like the daughter is always like the one that's more um not scrutinized but more like under a radar, under like a magnifying glass,
Yeah.
as opposed to like the younger or the like in this case the guy, the boy like I was. So yeah.
Yeah, I for sure feel that. You know what I've always felt kind of weird, like when it comes to. So okay, so when I was growing up, like elementary school, middle school, high school, like my base friend group was like more Hispanic more than any other race. Like I wasn't really accepted by black people because I quote unquote acted white or whatever back then. But
Yeah.
I just was always like I was all my friend group was Hispanic people, right? So in elementary school, I guess as they were starting school, for some reason they would put Hispanic inside remedial classes because they didn't know English. So like they would put them inside like the quote unquote like people that like I guess remedial and mentally challenged people, and then as they learned more English, they were able to come back to classes and stuff like that. I don't know if that's like ever it's in y'all schools, but I just always found that kind of just like it irked me a little bit, really.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
my school definitely had the same shit. Like we always had, and like obviously like where that like big classroom was, where they like grouped everyone together. It was like you always knew who you were gonna see when you walk by, and I mean it is strange because they I guess maybe they didn't have the funding to have like proper like you know I guess to have specific kids who have these needs and in this specific classroom, or like the Hispanic kids or kids in general that just didn't speak English like in another classroom and everything like that. So they kind of just all bundled them together, even though
Yeah.
so they may have not had like a learning disability or like learning thing there that they needed extra attention with. It was just the English. It was just they didn't speak English. So I just feel bad sometimes because and then I ended up becoming friends with one of them. One of the people I would usually see in one of those classes because like in my senior year I had to take like an elective like art slash music class. So I took piano, and then he joined the piano class, and he like only spoke Spanish mainly. He learned a little bit of English, but like he was the homie.
Yeah.
Of that class. It was like me and some other Hispanic kid who like so obviously speaks English, but the other guy who came in, like I recognized him, and I was like, oh shit, like what's up? And I mean, yeah, they should just be given the opportunity to like be able to have their own space for learnings. Not and like I said, just because they don't speak English or they don't speak English well, it doesn't mean like they have to be completely separated and like not given that opportunity to learn the same shit or in the same methods as you would any other student that speaks English and stuff.
This
Yeah.
might be kind of, I guess, pushing it just a little bit. Like, would it be too much to ask that like teachers are just taught to be bilingual?
Nah, I feel like I mean, things like every teacher was a student at one point, and they literally make you take a language in school. But the only problem with that is that those language teachers and those classes suck. Like, they don't teach you shit. I took 3 years of Spanish. I know some words. I was like, I'd be saying them in here with y'all, and like, so it's kind of surprising when people see me speaking like a little bit of Spanish, but I can't hold like a conversation. Like if I was, let's say I'm out somewhere, like there's a woman maybe or like someone looking for something, and that they ask me like something really basic like baño, like like restroom or something like that. I can understand that, but to hold like a full on conversation, no. And after taking 3 years of a Spanish class or whatever, be French or whatever the case might be, you should know how to speak it. And especially like at least for us, 'cause I live in Texas. In Texas, like I feel like everyone here should know how to speak Spanish at least a little bit because
Yeah, exactly. It's mostly a Spanish state. Like,
Yeah, the Spanish, bro.
like San Antonio is.
Right.
Oh, wait, what'd you say?
he said, all right.
What'd you say?
No, but I have Spanish family, and even I can't speak Spanish. Not supposed to be like I learn more Spanish from them than I do from school. Like school didn't
Yeah.
teach me a damn thing, well, in terms of like speaking Spanish and stuff. Like the Spanish
For
teacher
sure
was
doing a
always
Spanish episode next
like
week.
the most like caring woman ever. Like, all right,
yeah.
guys, you see Rojo? Like, bro, what the fuck? You got to be kidding me.
I mean, I had decent. Well, at least not my high school teacher. She spoke, she spoke Spanish and stuff like that, but she just wasn't a good teacher. And then in middle school, he was a good teacher, and he knew how to speak Spanish and stuff like that. So I guess like it was pretty cool. But like I don't know, maybe since it was in middle school, we were just like, man, what the fuck? I don't know. But it's just like I don't know. I want to get back into it though and start learning it on the side, like on my own time, because I want to know how to speak Spanish. And like the thing is that once you learn one language, it just the learning another one is easy.
Yeah.
So you like you can learn French, and then like
Well, they said
I mean-
English is the hardest to learn.
that's what I'm saying. Like for people coming to here from like from anywhere they come from, like English is fucking hard. 'Cause it makes no sense. Like for example, like Arkansas and Kansas, like shit like that makes no fucking
Yeah,
sense.
it's just too much slang and just like backwards. I don't even know. Like
Everything has like different
there,
meaning.
there, R,
Yeah,
R.
read, red, fucking just reads, REED. Like for us, it's like whatever. But like when you think about it, like imagine coming here from somewhere else. Like fuck no.
Absolutely. Like I don't know. I feel like teachers for sure should start getting paid more, and they should start being at least like able to speak Spanish.
It's a
Because
little bit.
I think I saw something that was saying like Spanish is starting to like either equal terms of English here. It's like where like everybody or mostly like half of America is basically Spanish speakers or English speaker. Like it's half and half now. It's like if it's to the point where it's half and half, then why the fuck aren't we teaching it more like serious?
I think at least in the South they should start doing it a little more. I know in the North it might be different, but in the South I feel like, especially if you're bordering a freaking country that speaks this, like yeah, come on now. In my opinion, like Texas, New Mexico, stuff like that, I feel like yeah. I guess if you live up north, and I guess it's not really more, but I mean it'd still be nice though. They would make this like any student like feel comfortable when they're coming in. Like, okay, like you can understand me, but like coming in and then being expected to speak English, that shit's crazy.
Yeah, my friends would just roast the teacher the entire time in Spanish, and the teacher wouldn't know what they're saying, and she's the Spanish teacher. Like, no way.
Are you serious? What the
Yes, bro. Like they would roast her in Spanish, and then she'd be like, "What?" Like,
No
bro, let me out this
way.
fucking class right now.
fuck? Nah. Yeah, your teacher just oh no. That's nah.
I mean,
That's
it's
crazy.
Georgia, so like the IQ is
But-
just lower.
But Georgia's right next to Florida. Florida's a very like Hispanic place.
But it's not Florida. It's Georgia.
Oh,
I
okay.
live in probably the whitest state, other than maybe Alabama. Even Alabama is starting to get more black. Like Georgia's just we're fucked.
You're like Texas then. Like if you go, cause you go to Atlanta and stuff like the main cities, yeah. But like if you go to the outskirts, like absolutely not.
I don't know. I mean, if I'm getting out this bitch anyway, it don't matter. Like, it really don't matter how much I talk about Georgia. I'm not gonna live in this fuck ass country anymore.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Are
sir.
you moving to Texas eventually?
I said country.
Oh, you moved to country.
Yeah, I'm not staying here. But yeah, if I ever wanted to move states, I'd probably move to like, honestly, either Texas or New York, like on some real shit. Like I've always wanted to go to New York, and then I have ample family in Texas. Like I don't have any family in Georgia. All my family is in like Texas and Ohio and California.
I can't move to
Coming to New York, say less.
New York and LA.
I
Just too
wish.
expensive. They're just too expensive. These Texas, like if we all came down to Texas and like got a house, that shit would like it would be way cheap. Now, of course, not like like easy money, but like, it would be a lot better. Moving to NYC, like I've never heard of someone moving to NYC. Visiting there, yeah, I visit the hell of that. See Taco, see Don and all of them, but to live there, I don't know. That sounds crazy.
Wait, that's why you got to get like a city like outside, I guess. Like borders New York, I guess.
Maybe, yeah.
Something a little cheaper, but yeah. Either way, like Texas beats everything in terms of cost of living.
Yeah.
Niggas buying whole ranches with damn toothpicks out there. They don't give a fuck.
What the?
Because you stay inside your state, like Corey did, stay inside like Michigan and stuff. Michigan's a pretty decent place to live too. Or you just move to like Texas or something. I know a lot of people move to Florida too. They move to somewhere in like South Florida, so it's not too bad. But I don't want to move to Florida. Fuck no.
No, absolutely not. I mean, Florida is like a retirement place, I guess, but now it's just more like more teenagers for whatever fucking reason. Like teenagers are going rampant there. Like I heard of so many spring break stories, like cops having to constantly shut down the fucking beaches because they couldn't stop smoking cocaine and shit there.
That place is crazy. Like they be having the most just wildest stories imaginable. Like that one was some guy climbed top of a street light and started shitting on oncoming cars. I was like, bro, what the fuck?
No, it's literally like a thing, like to never let your significant other go to Miami alone for spring break. Because like if they go alone, then you won't have one anymore.
I'm gonna react to fucking Hangover movies, all 3 in one night. Fuck no.
Wait, so would y'all let y'all's girl go to Miami alone?
Nigga, no. Nigga.
Alone?
Yeah.
Alone.
I think it's not about cheating. She might just end up missing. Like she just might get took. Like no, bro, no, that's crazy.
No, but I saw this TikTok of like this guy that came on the trip with her, and she was like recording herself being mad about it. Like, why the fuck did he have to come? Like, what were you gonna do? That didn't involve him. That shit's hilarious.
That's damn near ultimatum right there. Going to Florida by yourself, might as well.
That should be the season 2. Just send them to Miami for 3 weeks.
I might have to watch that. Like watch some like funny clips or something. I don't know if I want to watch the whole show, but I might need to watch some like funny clips.
I'm telling you, you can ask Talker, bro. If you see the first episode, you're going to want to watch the whole season. Because like that got me to sit down and watch the entire thing, and I don't watch anything.
Now you were live tweeting. You're like, bro, this shit's crazy.
Yes,
I was like,
bro.
what's going on? No way, man.
Like, Taco, you said you watched the whole series, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that shit's just something else, bro. Like, I don't even know how to explain that shit. Like, you just have to go watch it. Like, they fold immediately. Like, there's no time between them getting there and leaving that they just don't fold immediately. I don't know.
That has to be fake, bro. There ain't no way. Because you tell me everybody got married at the end too? Nah, bro. Didn't one girl didn't they get married immediately? Like they just he proposed and they just got married.
Yes, nigga, because he saw her just rubbing some dude's arm. So he's like, nope, and then proposed. Like he was just like before, like as they were choosing people that they were gonna be fucking the next 3 weeks, he was like, nah, and then stood up and was like, hey, we getting married now. And then that shit's insane.
Oh my god, that shit cannot be real. And there's no way they're that young and caring. Like if you're 24, there's no way you're like, yeah, like I just love this person, man. I gotta be on this show. No way, man. No way.
Nah, I mean they should definitely got somebody way older It's like, get somebody that's like 10, 20 years into their marriage. Yeah, they fold in immediately too. Especially if they've never cheated and you put some pussy that they can just cheat for free, like a get out of jail free card. Yeah, they going down.
Yeah, that's what they gotta do. Low key, like, I don't know, like people like Jubilee Cut, these things like that, like they just going crazy. Like he's like picking normal people and putting them in very like crazy situations, like the fucking Cash one,
the money match or money grab,
money game, whatever.
Yeah.
Like for the most entertaining, like, just seeing people like just be people and how they just act and just be like, I don't know, it's just so funny and so entertaining, bro. It's nothing like it. I ain't gonna hold you.
No, that should be having me laughing my fucking ass off. Cause like it's just crazy to see like what all niggas will do for some damn money. Like
For
they'll
real,
literally
bro.
do anything. Like they literally told some girl to fart for $50 and she said okay, and then started doing it. Like nigga, what?
Did you hear it? Did you hear it?
Like,
Nigga, like,
they said no, and then
no.
she tried to do it again. Like no way.
I mean,
Buy
you-
one, get one free.
You said what?
Buy one, get one free.
Nah, but they said she did it. Like it was you clearly audibly heard it. And then she was like, "You guys hear it?" And they're like, "Nope." And she's like, "Okay." And then started doing it again.
Man, you're skipping over the one with the sock juice. That shit was the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, bro, they said take your socks, dip them in beer, and then pour it in other contestants' mouth and make them drink it. And they're like, yeah, okay, for $100. Like, what the fuck?
Oh yeah.
You got me so fucked up, bro.
You hear Taco? Oh, okay.
Wait, what did he say?
He said for $100. Hell yeah, that nigga tripping. No
Nah,
way.
it was low key like for like 3,000 or something like that. It was a high amount, but
No, it
sock
was
juice.
not. No, it was not. It was for $100. Each round was $100. They're trying
Yeah,
to
but
get
it
to
was
1,000.
like it was equaling. So yeah, it was equaling 1,000. Yeah.
Oh, okay. But like, nah, bro. Like, you don't know what he had? He got fucking like some type of fungal disease. Now you're fucked.
That ain't got nothing to do with him.
Sure. That's crazy, bro. No way.
So y'all want to talk about this? I was about to say some wild shit. Y'all want to talk about this nice gentleman, the baby? Or y'all trying to wrap it up? Cause this nigga.
Nah, why did it, bro? That shit was why, bro? No, actually, no. I think I saw on TikTok. I don't know if I sent it to you, but so basically, the baby tried to. I don't know. Like, I guess he was in front of his fans, like maybe after a show or something like that. It was a bunch of girls, reaching out to him. He grabbed one of them and tried to kiss her, and she was like, "No, nigga." And then nigga looked dead serious, like he said, like stone faced, like he looked horny as hell. He was trying to kiss her so bad. She was like, "No, nigga." But then her boyfriend was on TikTok and like he showed the video. And he was like, "Bro, my girl didn't fold. Y'all can't say the same." I'm like, "Nigga, what the?"
That's not. See,
It's not a
niggas are
flex.
just cloud demons, bro. Like that. The fact that he had that story and the dude break into his house and then he shot him like back to back.
Yeah.
Like his publicist is just fucking bald by now. Ain't no damn way. And
And
he's
then,
just pulling his hair out all the time.
Did you post like the recording of him talking to the police? And he was like, "Man, he's terminated or he's neutralized or some crazy."
He was like,
What?
I've neutralized the subject till you guys get here. Hurry up before I do something. Like, no way.
The baby don't play. Like, he's like the one rapper who really like he's real. Like he don't play. He be killing niggas allegedly.
No, he did it in the court of law. He killed the nigga in Walmart. And then they were just like, oh, self-defense. Like, that's not allegedly. The nigga went to court and did it.
That shit is so fucking crazy.
No, bro.
way.
He's just shooting. He don't care, bro. Like, I mean, yeah, somebody did break into his house, and at least he didn't kill him this time. I guess that's more of like a prop than anything. Like, props for you not shooting and killing a man this time, for sure. But, like,
No, that's not props. It's like, nigga, what?
what do you
No,
mean
nigga.
it's not props? He didn't kill him.
No, but like, bro, like, I won't give him props for that. I mean, I don't know, whatever.
She could have destroyed him or neutralized him.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, at least whatever. So, he's so crazy. Like every time I hear about that baby, it's nothing ever positive. Like he had probably one of the biggest highs in anybody's career ever. This nigga he had the Jabberwockies, freaking doing that dance for him in the bop. Like this nigga was on top of the world, man. He got the J. Cole Dreamville thing. Like he was going crazy. What happened, man? No way. This Fall from Grace is crazy. His thing rivals Chance and 6ix9ine. Okay, not 6ix9ine. See,
Not Chance either. Chance was on a different level of fame. Getting a Grammy off a mixtape is crazy.
That's true. No way, bro.
I don't think niggas realize how famous Chance was. Like, he was just on a different level. Like, he made seemingly trillions off that 3 hat.
Jesus.
I was
Oh
like,
yeah.
that shit.
Oh yeah, that had
Yeah.
such a fucking staple too.
And it looks
God.
it's still fire. Like, he still updates that shit. Like, it still looks good. And it's just a 3. And I saw everybody wearing that shit.
I gotta get him.
I copped that as a present to one of my
Really?
friends from high school. Hell yeah,
How much
I need to
was
get-
it?
Yeah.
$35.
Okay.
So 35 a hat. And everybody's wearing that shit. Like, us 3 already, that's already 100. If we
Damn.
were to cop it like that, yeah, he definitely got a bag off that shit easily. And then
That
fell
nigga-
off immediately.
Bro. I just don't get how the baby was just at peak. Like that man had the world eating it. Like every song he dropped was just banger after banger after banger. They didn't give a damn what that nigga was doing behind the scenes. And then our baby, like the internet switches so fast. Even with that new Jack Harlow shit, with like the new song he dropped, like the internet is crazy. They went from loving Jack Harlow, like, oh, he's so hot. I mean, he's so funny. Him and Drewski, best duo ever. Week later, oh man, fuck, he's so mid, man. Fuck this dude. White rappers can't rap. Like, god damn, what happened?
I mean, we just got to face the fact that those meme pages on Twitter and Instagram control society. Like, if one of those meme pages posts, like, man, Jack Harlow kind of mid, and then it gets like a smooth 75,000 retweets, that nigga's career is literally over. It's like, then everybody that's like been hating on Jack Harlow, all the secret people that waiting in the fucking background, then they come to the Forge House like, yeah, that nigga sucks. And then they post some random ass clip of him saying the N-word or some shit. Like, nigga, why didn't y'all post this shit when you found it? Why do y'all wait until somebody else hits him and then go on with the secret jab or some shit?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Bro,
apparently,
Oh, bro. I gotta hear tackle, you know? I don't think you fucks with Jack Harlow like that.
So-
How you feel
Say
about Jack Harlow?
Jack Harlow, I've been at GL. Fuck that fucking song.
damn.
But you know, I really fuck with Jack. No, I fuck with Jack Harlow because you know he's doing his thing, bro.
Okay.
And I mean, the last album he put out, I don't know, kind of mid. He puts out good. He usually puts out decent singles. He's usually on, you know, a good feature on other tracks. Like obviously, Industry Baby was one of the
Yeah.
biggest songs of the fucking 2020s, bro. Even though we're like 2 years into the decade, like that was a fucking smash. Like him
Yeah.
and Lil Nas X. The fact that it didn't win a Grammy was
That's
a
crazy.
travesty. But
Yeah.
I mean, overall, like he's cool. Like the song he just released was Booty Cheeks, but
Damn.
aside from that, I
Wait,
mean,
so
I hear
nobody
it-
likes that song?
Absolutely not, bro. It's just one of those manufactured for TikTok songs, like just specifically so it can blow up on TikTok.
That's some
Because like
juicy
you know, it
fire.
has like the sample, it's a Fergie sample. You know, you could do like a little dance to it and everything like that. Then it's the same thing with Tootsie Slide by Drake. Like that song was
Yeah.
made for TikTok, like specifically made so there could be a TikTok dance to it. And it's a trash ass song.
Golly.
Yeah, I mean, I just heard basically, so the song, he played the song before he released it, like maybe about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and niggas were going crazy about it because obviously that sample is fire and he's rapping on it or in between the letters or whatever. But then the
Yeah.
song dropped, and I just saw a lot of people saying that like he wasted the beat because like the flow that he chose for it is kind of just like basically how J. Cole flowed on Workout is kind of like just one of those songs that you know you just want to be played on the radio and that's it. So you won't really give your full effort. You kind of just rap on it just to rap and then let the sample or whatever carry. So yeah, it is more like that. Like they just kind of let the sample and music carry and then he kind of just did whatever on the beat and nobody really cared for it.
Yeah,
But, I mean,
because
I don't know why they hate him though.
Snippet was cool. Snippet was really cool, but I don't know. Like I feel like you said, I think all the secret Jack haters were just waiting in the cut, like, oh, y'all hate him too, finally, and he just popped out like, yeah, he's mid. I fucking hate his lyrics, man. He's not even funny for real. Like, and, right, guys, like, oh,
And then they get 3 likes and then somebody retweets and it explodes. Like it's just like the hater niggas, they just wait in the shadows. Like all those celebrities that are getting canceled after Zoe did. Like Andrew Garfield, like where the fuck were they even getting this shit from?
I've
Like,
never
they
seen
just
that
be waiting.
ever. That picture of Andrew with the do rag, never seen that picture in my life. Where did you get that
picture from?
It's
Him
just like
and Eddie Raymond, whatever, and his movie coming out soon for Eddie. That shit. Oh my god.
why do they just wait? They just wait in the shadows until one meme account is like, yeah, this dude kind of ass, and then they just come out the woodworks.
Shit,
I
so
don't know. I mean, I just know one of these days somebody's gonna be like, one of the meme pages is gonna be like, yeah, BTS kind of, I don't know, and then all the BTS haters, they might be out of here. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit
BTS
gonna be
like
crazy.
they're the only fandom to this. Well, probably them and Beyonce, but them two have never been like slandered like that before. Cause Nicki got turned on like last year when she said the whole thing about the COVID stuff.
Yeah.
So, beside Doja Cat too, of course, when the whole racist thing came out with her in those chat rooms, so her fandom too. But BTS and Beyonce, then like, they just rock solid. Like I don't know, like BTS things on some other. I respect y'all. I respect y'all.
Yeah,
but,
me too.
but y'all definition of ride or die.
Wait.
Y'all-
What'd you say, Taco?
What'd you
Said I
say?
do too.
Oh, okay, baby.
I do too.
He said, I don't. No way.
Now here and now for sure rock with BTS. You know, I love
Yeah.
fuck with them. I fuck with them heavy.
Like, you can't talk about BTS. You can't talk about Beyonce. You can't talk about Rihanna. This is
Yes,
a
Or
lot.
Rihanna too. Yeah, I think she's pretty cool. I
What's
mean,
it
Rihanna.
called? Is she called the Navy or something? Her fan base.
Yeah, they kind of, but she kind of be chilling though. They be staying out the limelight because she don't really be messing with people. Unlike,
Shit, not this week. Her name was everywhere because they just quote unquote ASAP cheated, but I think that got like expunged or some shit.
the girl came out. She was like, "Man, y'all need to just shut the fuck up." She said, "Fuck all y'all meme pages." Basically, she's like, "Y'all need to just take one thing and ride with it." You're not wrong.
Yeah, man. I definitely roll with it just to kind of egg it on, but I knew that shit probably wasn't real. But then I knew that Jay-Z had also cheated on Beyonce, so I just
True.
kind of left it there. Like, it might have happened, but if it don't, I'm definitely not gonna be just upset about it, of course. But
Yeah, I don't give a damn. Yeah, it's just two random people. Like people like Jeezy and them. Like, it's my time to shine. Like, nigga, no, bro. I don't know y'all. I don't get it.
a nigga
How is
is
y'all-
16.
And she's pregnant. Like, what is she gonna do with y'all random ass internet niggas? I know some of y'all are joking, but some of y'all are being dead serious. Like, I can't wait to fly out. Like, fly out where? Y'all niggas are fucking. I don't know.
That might be the lowest offense, like, in like, how can I explain this? For a man to do is to cheat on his wife while she's pregnant, right?
Yeah, that shit's fucking wild. And the thing is, like, I know, but like, just I don't know, like Rihanna, bro. Like, I'm not saying cheating on anyone is good, but bro, come on now. A pregnant Rihanna, she's still looking bad as hell. Of course, like she's posting it every damn near day
Sexy.
in her Fenty shit. Like, bro, come on, man. But at least Rocky, like, at least he held it down. The thing is, because it's Rocky too, so it's like people were like, yeah, it's Rocky. You know, he's slipping on semen, so he mustn't. Like, golly, they were not giving a fuck. You know?
Y'all ever seen before?
No.
No,
Oh, okay.
nigga,
Have
no.
you?
Yeah, speak on it.
So that's been here and now. This is your boy Taco, Jazz, Apollo. It is the week of April 17th.
Yes, sir.
I'll have an amazing ass week.
Peace.
I do want to say one thing though.
Oh
Before
my
we go,
God, man.
Coila Ray's album sold 9K first week. That's
you don't
crazy.
get that fucking aluminum foil shit out of here, man.
That's when listeners know that.
Denzel sold like 10 like I think it was like 10,000.
Denzel,
Yes, bro.
10,000
Bruh.
what for his album?
Yes.
His last one?
Yes.
Really?
Denzel
Shit's
Washington.
terrible.
What about Denzel Curry?
Curry,
Oh,
bro.
I was like, wait, what? Oh,
Were you
Denzel
serious,
sold
Taco?
10K. That's
I'm
crazy.
pretty sure it was like 13K.
I
Okay,
hope
so
because,
damn, that's almost the
I
same as
got-
Corday.
I guys hope it was because because his ass didn't fucking promote that shit at all. So that's why I'm hoping it is. Because compared to his last one, Zoo, like even Zoo did better, and Zoo is a worse
That's
album in my opinion.
10K.
That's-
I'll let it slide for Koi because she just now came in the game, like maybe last year or the year before.
She's been here
Like
for like
Denzel
5
been
years.
here. Has she been here for 5 years?
That's what they're saying on the Twitter. Like, bro, how did she get Nicki's cosign and like all these people? Like, she has like 9,000 features on that damn album. How did they're calling it aluminum platinum? No way, no way.
Platinum.
Yeah,
They said no, it's that aluminum foil.
double
Yeah,
dirt. I don't know about that.
Denzel
Denzel starting 10K. I can't even give him the fact he didn't promote that song. I mean, promote the album. That's still crazy. 10K. I mean, I know you say he doesn't care. I mean, cool, but like
Nah,
10K.
that you
That's
care.
crazy.
You don't
That's
put your. I won't accept that excuse from artists. You don't put your all into a project and then be like, oh, it's whatever. Like, no, bro.
Nah, but it's kind of how you be like, I make content for anyone. I don't care if one person's watching or like everybody's watching. I just make the content. I want to make the content.
Nah, but
kinda
it's different. Like when putting your all into music that takes like years to make, than me like taking like a day to make a video. You feel me? Like you're putting your all into a project that takes a year plus time to make. Like when was the last album you say he drops one every 2 years?
He dropped Zoo in 2019, I think. Something like
so
that.
let's just give him the benefit of the doubt and said he started working on it in 2020. So that's
Okay.
still 2 years that he's putting his all into it, and then he drops it, and then it goes 10K. I think he really cares about that, honestly. But I mean, it's just different from like YouTube. Like if I were to work on a song in a day and then dropped it and it only did like a little bit, I'd be like, okay, whatever. But like if I were working on an album for like a whole year and then it got like 10 views, I'm like, all right, bro, come on now. I'd be mad.
Okay, I respect. Yeah.
It's just like it's a different type of grind, I guess. Like musicians for sure are like always in the studio every single day working on it from sun up to sundown. So it's a different type of like work ethic, basically.
10K is wild. That's
very
right next
wild.
to Koi and them. No way, man. Because last two did way better. They at least had like hit 20, 30. Like, no. Oh, that's crazy.
All right, Taco, bro, close this out again, bro. Since Jez wanted to cut it off.
I had to.
Yes, sir.
Taco, man.
This nigga said, "Fuck y'all." Taco, close us out, man.
Oh shit! I bet. You know the deal. So all I gotta say, it's your boy Taco, Des, Apollo, signing off.
Yeah.
Good one here and now.
No, you can't do that. So we can do it. Hey, yo, you know, primal.
It's like Apollo.